What's up, people? In this particular tutorial, I'm going to be showing you the way I generate images and videos using the Meta AI. And the funny part is that I'm going to be generating these videos and getting them downloaded without the Meta AI watermark. So that is a bonus tip I'm going to be giving you in this particular video. So if you are yet to learn how to generate videos and also how to generate your images and get your videos downloaded from Meta AI or from any other platform you are generating your videos from without having the Meta AI or that particular platform watermark, I'm going to show you how to go about it. So if that's what you are here for, just hang on, because in no time you are going to get your videos downloaded without watermark. Hello everyone, you're welcome to Blast channel. My name is Kingsley and I'm excited to share another tutorial with you today. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos like this one. Alright, as you can see, this is Meta AI. This is how my dashboard, once you log in, this is how it's going to be. So in case you want the link, this is the link I actually use, meta.ai. So now once you are here, you need to log in with your Facebook account. Once you log in, it's going to bring you to an interface like this. Now where you can create an image here, you can also create videos using Meta AI. Now let's say you want to create an image. It is very easy. Just click on create image. From here you just paste in your prompt. So but before then, let me just create an image of, I'll not paste in my prompts. Let me see, create an image of, let me go up and see. Okay, here is it. Create an image of a cement. What I did was to insert so that it knows that it's an image it wants to give me. So this same thing you do once you want to do a video, you make sure you let it know that it's a video you want to do. And also another thing, if you just send it direct without specifying the aspect ratio, is normally going to give you a portrait kind of video. That's portrait kind of picture or video, which way one you're doing. So now you have to ensure you specify the aspect ratio. Like in my case, I said it should be like 16:9 aspect ratio, which is a landscape kind of videos. Probably if you're using it for something like YouTube normal YouTube videos. Now from here, I'm not going to, once I just enter this prompt. Now I'm going to now tell it to generate once I'll just click on send, and it's going to start analyzing everything and generate for me the image. One thing about Meta AI is normally by default it normally generates 4 pictures. Same thing with the videos, it normally generates 4 videos. You can see this is the image it generated for me. You can see how good it is. So you can see from here, if you want, you can click on any one of them to see the detail of the video. You can see of the picture. You can see here we have the prompts used for the picture. You can see what I specified in it. I just wanted to show like a battle between these two programming language to show which is the best. Something of that nature. If you want to animate this, you can animate it to turn it to a kind of emotion, like a form of a video, to turn it to a video. This particular, to turn it to a video, that's another way you can do that. Then you can also add custom animation to it. If you can click on it and tell it what you want this to turn this image to, you can request that. For now, I'm going to that's just how you go about it. Just wanted to show you how to go that you can create an image from this. Now the next thing I'm going to be showing you, let's go to where we have I'm going to go to new. Now I'm going to show you how to create an image. Okay, let me go back there. Let me say I'm downloading this particular one. Let's say I'm downloading this. Let me download it. I can then let me just click here. You can still download it from here directly. So but let me just download that. I want to use that for something later. So now let say I'm coming back to my create. I want to create, let me say this time around, I want to create a video. Just click on video, then you specify. Now I'm going to say create a video of it. Then I'll enter my prompts. Then you can see create a video of a cinematic. Okay, that's it. You can just do this and then click on send. You will see that it's going to create the video for you. So now let's just wait for it to finish its work. So you can see it has finished creating. You can see the video. It has finished creating the video. You can anyone you feel you're okay with, you can just make you download it and make use of it. And let's say I'm going for this particular one. So let me just, you might just click on it and download it. Now, remember I said I was going to show you how to also get your the videos downloaded without having the Meta AI watermark. So I'll also show you how to go do that. Just be patient. I'll show you how to go about that. So now you can see we have the video generated already for us. Now, what if I wanted to generate this video from that particular picture I downloaded earlier? So this one, remember we generated this one directly from prompts. Now I'm going to now come over here and click here. Then I'll bring in the picture. I'll bring in the picture I downloaded. You can see this is the picture I downloaded. I will now say animate. Okay, I think yeah, animate this picture into a cinematic full battle with yeah. So you can see what I did. It's the same prompt I used to generate the video. This up one, and it's the same prompt I used, but this time around I'm giving it the image. Let's just see if it's going to do what I asked it to do. So now once I do that, I'm not going to click on send. Now I'll say, okay, let me just say I'm discarding. So I'm waiting for it to load up. You can see it has generated, and it did I think I much more prefer this to the one it just generated for me randomly. You can see the difference. This didn't really give me what I needed in particular, but you can see from the one I got from the picture, and once I came here, you can see it gave me something much more better. So, and although you can see it's still having the Meta AI logo on it. So now to remove this particular Meta AI logo, the best I actually have two methods of doing that. If you want to learn this, how to do the two methods, just check the video showing up here. Just check this video showing up here. It will show you how to remove the logo from your distant box. But for this video, I'm just going to show you the best one I normally use to do that. What you're going to the one here I normally use is I have an extension. This particular extension, just go to your Google browser and search for this video downloader by this Kuliabi Wato. So just search for this particular extension. Once you search for it, you add it to your Google Chrome browser. You add it to your browser. Once you add it to your browser, and what you just need to do once you've added it to your thing, you just need to come over to your browser and refresh that particular page where that video is. Because if you just install it directly, it will not, if you do, it's not going to show you any video. It will tell you no item found. What you just need to do is to refresh that particular page where that video is. So now you can see on this on this particular page is only one video that is here. That is why it's showing one results. You can see it's only okay. If I should load more, these ones I haven't yet loaded them. So that's now if I should do, you can see, if I should click here, you will see it's going to tell me the particular video that is. You can see this is the video on this particular page I've opened. So if I want to download this, I can just click here and click on download. So that is just it. I can just click here and click on download, or I click here and click on download. Now why is having that particular watermark directly there is because from the image initially I did, it has already watermark on it. So that's why it's still have the watermark. So if you generated, let me say for example, this particular one, let me open it and see. Once you open this and load up, it's going to okay, you can see it. Let me now click here. You will see, you can see the both of them. Then let me say if I should download this particular video. Now if I should download it, you're going to see it's not going to come with any Meta AI logo on it. I should play it. You can see there's nothing like Meta AI logo on this particular video. So that's just it. So that's just the easiest way to create videos or generate your images using Meta AI. So you can just try it out and tell me if it worked out for you. I would like to know the progress. You can see from what I said, after loading everything, it now refreshed. You can see it now loaded more. So you can see it now loaded more of videos for me. So that's why I said once you refresh the page, it's going to load more videos, all the videos on that particular page. So that's just how this particular extension works. It's very, very good when it comes to downloading of videos. It's going to download your video for you, without Watermark. And the funny part is that it doesn't work only on Meta AI. You can also use it on some other site. It's going to work perfectly fine. It's going to work perfectly fine for you. So if I just tried it out and let me know your experience in the comment section. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload content like this. So this is where I'm going to stop in this particular video. Catch you in the next one. Until next time, bye for now.